那我们就继续啦。疲惫，等我一下，我跳一下。反正我们上一场就是遇到变态医生跳了萤火虫之舞，然后FBI 跟那个麦迪逊都知道了那个人的名称，然后侦探也知道，就剩医生什么都不知道。然后现在视角要玩医生，这样 Go Go Go， 医生很难过。他真的哭了呢。哦，麦迪逊来了，人好好哦。
Ethan, are you alright?
他们俩
I couldn't do it. I was supposed to kill him to
哦
save
对，
Sean,
他有没有个任务是要杀掉谁谁谁，就他
and
没
I
杀。
couldn't do it.
You're not the origami killer, Ethan. You're not responsible for those murders. I can prove it.
他可以作证。哎呦，这女生真的很出生入死。
Saving Sean is all that matters now.
哦，他好像小狗哦，他们要亲亲了吗？Oh no, oh no！ 结果手机刚好响，亲啦！啊！再亲，吻技有点烂 ，sorry。他们后来会不会做什么什么事？然后我也要遮起来了，要经济多久？兄弟，你不是胸口还有烫伤？这是应该的吗？我应该这样做吗？我不会害我自己台被 ban 掉？救命！可是欧美很常出现这种桥段呢。Oh my！ S， 哦，偷亲。Q S， 这画面要怎么唱？你知道现在的画面很像什么吗？很像那种，就是父母亲陪你看一部电影，就里面有床戏。现在的画面，我个人感受画面是这样。最难的地方来啦！他成功啦！哎，会漏吗？会漏点吗 ？No No， 这样我要继续打码了。有一点微漏哎，怎么办？他的模组做的真的是不错，现在开始在看模组。裤子虽然有点不太自然，但是整体都不差。在地板上不会痛吗？为什么不去床上？还有需要我帮忙的地方吗？还是我就看这场戏就好了？旁边有好好床不睡，在这边搞。真的背不会痛吗？欢迎赋予去床上。手指头断掉。这样手应该很麻吧？有指明有帮女朋友做过这种事吗？我是一直感觉手这样压着应该很不舒服，而且我自己也不太喜欢，就是有手压我头上，觉得很怪。这是怎样？我再看一下他。哦，这样，我要喝水。哦，什么都没了。 提提示。圣人模式。这裤子，哦，这是衣服哦，它做的有点太硬了。可是因为那个年代，好啦，那个年代就也是有一段时间。哎，不是啊，那你要帮麦迪逊把他衣服拿起来，你怎么一点都不贴心啊？帮他把裤子拿起来，这个臭男人。把门关起来吧，不然麦迪逊的萤火虫屁股会着凉。快点！为了萤火虫屁股，你要把门关起来啊！他手捂着腰是这样，太拼了是吗？有比较平静了一点这样。洗把脸吧。可他现在都好像都没有那种短暂失忆的，你不想上厕所了哈？肋骨有比较好一点。哎呦，自由信件，彩虹路61号，91号啊，961，哎呀，961。要去吗？你真的不跟你自己女朋友讲吗？
I've already wasted too much time. I've got to get through this last trial. She's the only person I can trust. But now I have to be alone to do what I have to do. She's still asleep. No goodbyes, no explanations. I'll just leave before she wakes up. Things might have worked out between us if circumstances had been different. Only one more origami figure. Then I find my son.
不是啊，这个操控又是国王最苦手的东西。哦，那什么，麦迪逊的东西吧？他有帮他记录，然后可能有找到说凶手是谁谁谁这样。偷拍睡觉。其实他都有拍到。难道他发现他们的关系不是？
I should have guessed.
怎样？
All this time and I had no
怎样
idea.
怎样？怎么了？没有啊，
what's the
人家真的
matter?
很帮你呢，你干嘛？他觉得他
I
是
thought
记
I
者
meant
是
something to you.
Listen,
You're a pretty good nurse for a fucking journalist.
他是摄影师
Ethan,
呢。
I wanted to tell you, but
What kind of
他是
article
记
were you
者
gonna
吗？
write?
我以为他是
My life with a serial killer? No. How I caught the origami killer. Maybe you'll get a book deal. I hope it was fucking worth it.
Ethan, it's not what you think.
No.
You lied to me, Madison. All this time you fucking lied to me. I thought you wanted to help me, but you're only thinking of writing a fucking book.
他可能会说一开始其实是这样，可是我这对动情了啦，医生。医生好难过，医生真的好。
I'm a journalist. And I knew that you were the father of the boy who had disappeared, and I wanted to cover the story. But then I saw what you were going through to save your son. And I understood how much you love him. I wanted to tell you the truth, but I couldn't. I was afraid that you may not believe me.
这个真的很尴尬，就变成说早说跟被他发现的问题。你早说你也很难保证他能接受啊。
All I want is for you to find your son alive. And when it's all over, I want to be with you.
他好生气，他嘴巴傲嘟嘟，有点可爱。原谅啦，你这个不会骗我，麦迪逊。
I'm sorry, Ethan.
你不能可以骗我。
I'm so sorry.
真的骗我哟，麦迪逊。那我现在要去遥远的地方。
You're leaving, aren't you?
It's the last origami figure. The last letters, then I'll know where Sean is.
Take care, Ethan. I can't lose you now.
哦，裤子也不帮他拿，真的是很不乖。
I'm gonna go find something to eat. Wait for me. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
哦，这镜头怎么突然一个滑的镜头？我们要趁这个时候赶快走吗？还是
Now we gotta find his son. And I think I know where to start looking. I was so afraid he wouldn't believe me. Wrong move, idiot. I should have admitted everything earlier.
会不会等一下遇到折纸杀手？
We'll find his son and prove he's innocent. I'll be able to help him now that he knows who I am. I think I'm starting to fall in love.
有警车哎，好妙！他们在搜查。
Cops. They're looking for Ethan. It looks like a raid.
那怎么办？啊，要去打电话。我不可以再让医生被抓到。我怎么上不去啊？我说我上不去。等一下，我要怎样？等一下，我这个如果假如我没有成功，我想要重来。这个我也进不去啊。要从这边走啊？也不对啊。没有，不是，我不是要这样。等一下，真的，等一下，我不是，我等一下失败，我成功进来了。
What's going on?
Isn't this great? Like being in a TV show. Who'd have thought it? The origami killer renting a room here. He registered under a false name, but I recognized his
医
face.
生，快报！好了，快！
Come on, what was the damn number?
哈，207吗？
Come on.
错了吗？
Pick up the phone.
它是205。
The cops. They're in the motel. You've got to get out of here.
有成功吗？我按住。
Come on, he's getting away! He's still on the move! Get him! He's making a run for it! He's on the balcony!
我刚不小心让医生摔倒了。有一个人在里面，不会看到我，觉得很奇怪。快走下去，走这边。爬上去。 医生加油！他们穿防弹背心比较厚。原来这好像他那个小朋友不是当时在跑的时候那个样子吗？No， 不要再被抓到了！为什么他会滑？医生加油！医生，好多人来找你哦。我失败了吗？应该不会，他可能会跳下去。他跑得起来吗？爬起来！医生，断了2根肋骨，还有烧烫伤，可是没事的，你是主角。太可惜，太可惜。抢你的计程车啦！拜拜。我觉得不能投降了。拥抱迷醉跟逃亡大师拿到2个成就。拥抱迷醉应该是有跟那个女生干嘛干嘛，逃亡大师应该就是有成功逃脱。头痒痒，怎样？你又怎么了？怎么了？啊？他们2个也会变成 CP 吧
I'm sorry, Scott.
You should have listened to me, Mr. Shelby.
哎呦，
I told you to drop the investigation.
Your son is a serial killer. How many people does he have to kill before you turn him in?
Gordy has his faults, but he's still my son. You have no children, Mr. Shelby. You can't possibly understand. You leave me no choice. Your investigation is for good.
不会吧？我的第一个死掉的角色是他吗？不要！我希望大家可以全服。他在水里。哦，罗伦也被害了。我还以为罗伦会因为这样被脱身呢。
Goddamn fool. Nothing's gonna work if I don't switch on that ignition.不是，等一下，我要先帮罗伦，我要先帮罗伦。
Lauren, wake up! Lauren!
打他2下。我没有成功吗？快了！踹2下。 2个水压都到了，才可以开门。带着罗伦出去。哦，还好有活下来。好可怕，好可怕！快被吓烂了。让我看一下我身边都有没有绿地。有。哦，还好都有活下来。罗伦，你要活下来。哦，他也有起来了，太好了。
I was gonna take up swimming again. This isn't exactly what I had in mind.
却没想到是这种情形。
You got a car back at your place? Mine's obviously pretty fucked up.
Yeah, sure. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go settle a few scores. Come on, I'll take you home. Lock your doors and windows and don't let anybody in but me. Okay?
Be careful, Scott.
哦，
I don't want to lose
他
you.
们也有革命情感。哎，有哎，游泳教练拿到一个成就，叫游泳教练。他眼睛好漂亮哦，这算是绿色吗？绿色眼睛吗？他好气，这是生气表情。他生气，看起来好像生气的松狮犬哦。干嘛？他要干嘛？
Don't try to stop me. Don't even fucking try.
棒！Hello， 你好吗？哎，他拿罗伦的车子这样搞哦。等一下，不是我有没有搞错？他拿罗伦车子这样搞吗？哦，他真的好气哦！哎呀，他杀人！不要，不可以杀人！
Where are you, you old bastard? Your office?
一定要这样吗？他杀太多人了吧？他这样会坐牢吧？可是我虽然讲归这样讲，可是我一直在杀。哦，他很猛哎！然后不发威当我病猫哟。 你的子弹有换吗？我觉得他子弹没那么多，这个弹夹应该没那么多。弹夹，哦呦！你的子弹都不用换膛吗？好气！
Don't come near me, or I'll shoot.
哦呦，真不愧是警探。
Fucking asshole.
Please.
不要掐，不要掐，不要杀人！你要问他问题，你不可以。
Your idiot son killed all those kids, didn't he? He's the origami killer.
No, no, he's innocent. He's not a killer. Not a killer.
怎样？甩他！你要不要被他摇两下？旁边那个画师。
You're a fucking liar. Now tell me the truth.
No, no, please, don't hurt me.
那你就告诉我实话就好了。
Last chance.
I don't know. I swear, I don't know
那
anything.
你怎么还会做成这个样子啊？不要不要！
Stop, stop. I beg you.
我觉得不要压，不要
I'll
压
tell。you everything.
我觉得我不要压，放开他。对对对，哦，吓死我了。
Gordy always wanted his fun, you know. He wanted to be like the origami killer. He kidnapped that kid and he held him under the water for a little too long. It was an accident. An unfortunate accident.
哦，所以他是模仿
He
犯。
just wanted to play. He told me everything. He was crying. He was so sorry for what had happened. Whatever he did, Gordy is my son.
所以他是个模仿犯，而不是
No one
真
will
的。
miss him.
没有人会想念他。
What?
That boy, Gordy killed. No one will miss him. It was street trash. Like
结果他
so
杀
many
了，刚
others.
好该不会是那个女生的那个吗？
You disgusting pile of shit.
还是揍他一拳吧？不揍吗？
What about John Shepard? Why did you put flowers on his
I-
grave?
I
哦
own，the construction
好
site
吧，
where
那
he
这样听
died.
起来合理多了。
I never forgot. I've been putting flowers on his grave for 30 years.
另类的算是有良心。
John had a twin brother. What happened to him?
I don't know. He was adopted, I think. His mother should know.
安
Her name is Anne. Anne Shepard.
安舒伯特，没有什么印象。
My heart!
给他药，给他药。
I need my pills. In that drawer. There.
好了好了，帮他帮他，快快快！可是这个操作真的不是我能接受的，你知道吗？快快快，给他药啊！这个操作，救命！快快快，快吃药，快吃药，药不能停！快吃快吃！
Thank you. You saved my life.
I already regret it.
开始后悔，没有啊，还是要救人啊。哎，虽然哎，对啦，因为他其实把他丢到车子里面这件事是真的挺让人不爽的。可是，只能说就是没有绝对的坏人啦，私欲啦，就是怕自己的儿子被发现。无敌的斯考特，温柔心地，我拿到这2个成就。无敌的斯考特，彪彪彪彪彪，好好笑。剩麦迪逊了，麦迪逊加油！后面逐渐白热化，下来，连抬头纹都有做就往上看会有抬头纹。国王其实往上看也有抬头纹，女部长还是叫我不要抬头纹，可是很难啊，我额头这么大一个。
Only a few hours left before Sean Mars dies.
孝
Hope
恩，
I'm not wasting my time. Hello, I'm looking for Anne Shepard's room.
哎，他怎么会知道安
Please
舒
sign
伯
the
特？
visitor's book.
好，签名。
Are you a member of the family?
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, she'll be pleased to have a visitor. No one ever
哎，
comes to
所以
see
他儿
her.
子也没有去
With
找
the
他。
Alzheimer's, she has trouble remembering things, but it'll still please her. You know. It's room 19 at the end of the corridor.
Thank you.
Room 19 19是不是？我刚刚没有很认真听，sorry。
Room 19. Where is that? John Shepard died 30 years ago. Hope his mother has all the answers to this puzzle.
不是不是，
Room 19. Where is that?
哦，兰花。这边是多少？13、11、12，继续往前走。我觉得他可能有偷偷来探望，哎，还是说他是这边的看护啊？15、17，哎，18，所以这边会是一个19吗？诶，那一波，这是20嘞，诶，那19嘞，这个吗？对，哦，有仪器的声音。
Hello, Mrs. Shepard.
Is it time for my pills already?
No, Mrs. Shepard,
They're never on time with my pills. I don't know what they do here. The other hospital, they were always on time. But here...
My name is Madison Page. I'm a journalist. I'd like to ask you some questions about your son.
I don't like this hospital. The food isn't very good, you know.
Do you remember John?
My Johnny. He is a good little boy, you know.
I know what happened at Carnaby Square. Do you remember?
Carnaby Square.
他走路的姿势怎么那
I
么
think
的
I used to
优雅
live there a long time ago. We didn't have much money at the time, you know. We had to make do with very little.
Mrs. Shepherd, your son may be
直接
linked to
讲
a
话
series of murders. Perhaps you have some information that could help the investigation.
Are you a new nurse? Where are my pills?
Your other son, Mrs. Shepherd, John's twin brother. What was his name?
What other son? Oh, I have no other son. I never had any children.
Try to remember, Mrs. Shepherd. John's twin brother was placed with a foster family after the accident. What was the name of the foster family?
I asked them for a television, you know. They said I didn't have enough money. It's a pity. I'm fond of television.
You had a son named John, and John had a twin brother.
Do you have my pills? It's time for my pills.
I think your son is in trouble, Mrs. Shepherd. He's done some terrible things. I need to find him. Do you understand?
Terrible things you're telling me. He never came to see me, can you believe it? In 10 years, never. No one forgets their mother, do they?
呢？所以我现在该怎么办？拔掉你的仪器。
You don't seem to get many flowers, Mrs. Shepherd.
No, but I love them. My son knows that I love flowers. I know he'll bring me some.
兰花。他们小时候的照片是不是？
Are these your children, Mrs. Shepherd? John and his brother? Is that them?
They're good little boys. Their father never looked after them, always drinking. They didn't have an easy life, you know.
Seems to be working. She's remembering stuff. Gotta find something else to show her.
哦，折纸。
It'd take days, if not longer, to find the name of the family that adopted her son. Sean Mars would be dead by then.
怎么？不是，我还在看。还有什么青蛙？没了。这只吧，我要折这个狗。懂折哦。
Oh, you know how to do these little dogs too. My children loved origami. I taught them how to do it. John loved the little dogs. He
Max.
always wanted to call them Max. Max, Max, Max. All dogs with the same name. I was wasting my time telling him they couldn't all have the same name. But he always wanted his paper dogs Max. It's funny, isn't it?
麦克斯，这感觉好像这边是怎样？然后是坐在旁边的意思。好啦，起来了。
Did you make these origami figures?
My little paper animals. They played with them for hours. I showed my boys how to make them, you know.
Oh.
Yes, your boys, Mrs. Shepherd. John and... What was your other son's name again?
My other son? I only had one
强尼舒伯
son.
特。
My little Johnny.
All right, no point in wasting my time. I won't learn anything more by staying here.
我觉得我可以拿花了。
This woman might be the origami killer's mother. Must be some way to get her to remember. Does Mrs. Shepherd ever talk about her past?
It's not all very clear to her now. Sometimes she'll remember the oddest things, though. I suppose if she sees something that reminds her of her past.
这都是提示啊。
Does she get many visitors?
She's been here for 10 years and you're the
还
first.
真的没有人来看她。
Did she ever mention her sons?
Sons? Well, she often mentions John. I think he drowned.
Does she ever talk about her other son?
I didn't know she had another one. I've never heard her mention it. Sometimes, if you show her things, it seems to trigger a memory from her past. You might get it to remember.
Thanks for the advice.
我觉得可以给她看兰花了。我觉得兰花说不定可以。
Show her things that take her back.
这个吧，偷拿一朵。我希望大家都可以有好结局。这个吧。
What a lovely orchid. My sons loved orchids. We used to grow them in the back. When John died, I laid orchids on his grave. I cried when they told me I'd already lost one of my children, and now they were taking away another one, you understand.
The foster family, Mrs. Shepherd. What was the name of the foster family that adopted John's brother?
They were really very nice people. I met them, you know. In the beginning, I used to go and see my little boy. And then I got sick and I couldn't go any longer. Perhaps he thought I'd forgotten him. He must have thought I didn't love him anymore.
好难过。
His name, Mrs. Shepherd. What was his name?
But I loved him. If you only
他
knew
脖子
how
项链
much
是不
I
是照片
missed
啊？就
him.
那种打开来会有照
Please,
片。
Anne. His name. What was his name?
Come closer.
我靠近，我是不是耳朵会被咬？说 I don't remember。超级傻爆眼哎，这是什么意思？所以真的是医生是吗？这个表情是代表是真的是医生吗？这个表情什么意思吗？还是他为了他保护他儿子，他故意讲出别的名字？是怎样？是怎样？所以真的是医生吗？等一下，不要让我跟紧张你。哦呦，医生，我喝太多水，我现在超想上厕所。等一下吧。 彩虹路这里好红哦。哎呦，还是说这一切都是他的脑内？哎，你看这个路子，还是其实这个故事里面的所有人物都是医生脑内的人格子，会这么扯吗？我觉得应该不会吧，应该不会这么扯吧，对吧？应该不会这么扯吧？因为那个警察又要逮捕他，又不逮捕他，这是什么啊？这是好奇怪的地方哦。还要怎样叫他喝毒药？是不是
The last origami figure. The last trial.
The last trial. The last question. Are you prepared to give your life to save your sons? There is a deadly poison in this file. It will kill you in exactly 60 minutes. If you drink it, you will get the last letters of the address. You will have enough time to save your son and say goodbye to him, but then you will die. You can drink the file or decide to leave. The choice is yours.
这边好奇怪哦！哎，我卡住了，我卡住了，各位，我卡住了。
Save Sean and die. Christ. He loses his father, but at least he's alive. Maybe it's the right thing to do. Poison. So, if I drink this, I'll be dead in an hour, and if I don't, I won't get the last letters. The cameras. He must be watching me. There's got to be another way. I can't kill myself to save my son.
真的吗?
He could be lying. Maybe I'll die as soon as I drink this, and then no one can save Sean. Kill myself to save Sean? That's ridiculous. I'll find some other way. I'm sure I can save him.
要喝吗？我不知道。
There's no choice. I've got to do it. If I want to save my son.
怎么办?
1 hour to live. Just enough time to save Sean.
就救完就差不多了这样。
Nothing to lose. I've come too far to stop now.
这几啊
Am I willing to die to save my son?
可以啦，好冲动哦！喝吧喝吧喝吧，让他醉赶快呢。要喝吗？还是不要？可是因为他们其实拿到了蛮多，可是我又觉得他有可能不会告诉地址，就是我宁可你揍爆我，我也不讲地址这样。我不知道还是我不喝，然后看其他人会不会去救？你觉得呢？我不喝，拜拜。孩子嘛，再生一个就有了。而且我现在又有喜欢的女生了。犹豫，我真的很犹豫我自己也真的很犹豫而且这两个地方也差太多了吧，让我感到很困惑。可是我觉得其他人都大概都已经快要查到所有的事情了，我不喝应该没关系吧？离去吧。
I'll find you, Sean. I'll figure out a way, and I'll come and get you, son.
跑起来！这样好吗？还是不好？他现在知道的字母其实真的不多。
I'm nowhere and I'm out of time. Damn fucking shitty letters from this fucking address. Come on, there's gotta be a way to do this.
啊，还是我选错了？
The authorities are still looking for thieves of Mars. The man identified as the origami.
这什么意思啊？他说什么？我不太懂。
Several different addresses fit these letters. God, they're scattered all over the city. I don't have time to check them all.
那怎么办？他是在打电话吗？哦，他是在听里面的声音，是不是？它里面的声音有海鸥的声音啊，所以我觉得应该是在这里。S。
I may only have time for one address. If Sean's not there, I'm done. It's a crapshoot.
Go。因为有听到那个货游轮声啊。我希望没有错，只能赌赌看了。希望 FBI 其实只要他们4组人其中一个人有救到，都还 OK。个人感受。现在他也在查。
We've only got a few more hours left to save Sean Mars. There has to be a goddamn clue somewhere. It's probably staring me in the face. This kid's gonna die, and I'm going around in circles!
他好气，他好像在游泳。啊，还是我选错了啊。
All packed up and ready to go?
What are you talking about?
The investigation's over. We know who did it. We no longer need your services anymore, Norman. So you can ride your files all the way back to Washington. I'd be lying if I said I was gonna miss you.
The investigation isn't over. You have absolutely nothing on Mars.
Mars is guilty. Case closed. Anyway, it's no concern of yours now. You're off the case. So pack up and fuck off.
自己查查。
Blake, you are an unbalanced, psychopathic asshole.
I'll take that as a compliment. Honestly, I don't give a shit what you think. I found the origami killer. Everyone's happy. End of story.
那我要找到真正的折纸杀人魔，赏你巴掌！气死我了 ！No， 毒瘾又发作啦！嗨起来，嗨起来 ！No， 又吸又吸，他这样真的很不欧呢。你要戒。
Killer's name is here. Somewhere in this data. I just have to find it. Find it before it's too late.
One last thing, sir. You should be careful not to overindulge in no one. It can be dangerous. Very dangerous.
Hello.
It'll end up killing you if you're not careful. That would be most unfortunate, sir.
好的。打开的时候好可爱哦。轮胎痕，兰花，折纸。
2 receipts from the same gas station. Might be near the killer's home.
我都看不懂
Ugh,
啊。
that doesn't get us anywhere. The killer lives in this zone. 342 people live around there.
那的确有可能，医生
Gotta find a
开的
means
位
of
置是
identifying the
对
killer more precisely.
完 哦，可是他有拍到这个。
Ari was in record mode when I was fighting with the killer. Perhaps there's something on it.
分析。他有分析出什么 ？Blue 什么 logo？ 啊，就这样而已哦。分析。
The sword was already in Paco's office. It's got nothing to do with the killing.
哦。我还可以分析吗？没有什么东西好分析。听听。哎，不是。先从这边，我一段一段分析看看。 看我可不可以分析出什么？哎， 分析。
Gold watch. I'm sure I've seen
我
this
好想去
before.
上厕所。啊？其实是这个小王八蛋。哎，还是说那个警局？我真的很想上厕所。
The watch they give for promotions to lieutenant. The killer is a cop.
还有什么可以分析？哦，就这个刀而已。好扯，轮胎。
Looks like the killer is a cop. Carter Blake. That would explain the dead-end investigation and his desire to frame Ethan Mars.
是他吗？我觉得要继续搜查。这是什么 ？A 不太会念 ，impossible 是有地理位置吗？ 哦
Cop. There's only one cop in that geoprofiling zone. Gotcha.
还真的被我找到，什么？所以是
He
谁
owns a warehouse on the docks. If I'm wrong, Sean Mars is dead.
可以啦，你可以的。哦，还真的被我找到金表，哦，还好，我差点就要放弃了，因为觉得那个影片好难找。他手在抖，是不是？抖。
Are you sure it's the right car? At the docks. Call the SWAT team. Oh, and I'll need a chopper. Today? Of course I'll need it today, you fucking imbecile.
现在几分啦？我真的很想去上厕所。54分。
Let me stay with you, Scott. I don't want to go.
Look, it'll only take a couple of days. Long enough to get this resolved.
其实不是只剩没几个小时了。
Wait while you confront my son's killer.
It's the only way, Lauren. Trust me. Now go stay with your mother for a few days. I'll come and get you when this is over.
Tell me who the origami killer is. I want to know who killed my son.
Listen, when I'm done, I'll tell you everything I know. I promise.
哦，他们也是 CP 了，只剩下 FBI。
John's work is too far away. I'd never make it in time. Hold on, bro. I'll find someone. Then we'll come back and save you. Need to get help fast. John's gonna drown. John's gonna drown.
我要去哪边？
Gotta find someone. The water's still rising. John won't be able to hang on for long. This place is completely deserted. There's no one around to help. Dad, I've gotta get Dad.
这已经在
He's the
哪？
only one who can save John. Gotta move.
哪里是 Daddy 家啊？可以出得去吗？我不知道他爸爸那边是要怎么走哎。爸爸家要怎么去啊？马上去吗？我的老哥要被我的路痴给迷惑了。啊，那台车吧。老爸。啊，他们种兰花，真的。
Get out of here, you little pet. Leave me alone.
Come, Dad. Come on. John's gonna die. John's gonna die.
Well, that'll be one less greedy mouth to feed.
Oh no
won't it?
no！
Go
喝酒
away.
误事。
Dad, I'm begging you. John's gonna die. John's gonna
What did I
die,
tell
Dad.
ya? Crap!
哦，这个创伤应该很大吧？
Please, Dad. You've got to save John.
哇！
I tried, John. I really tried. But he wouldn't come. Please don't die, John. Please. Don't forget about this guy.
哦。这创伤应该爆大的吧？而且还应该会超恨他爸爸，也会很恨自己。哦 no！ 我们有认识谁的眉头那边有受伤吗？总觉得好像有，又好像没有。诶？是他吗？什么？等一下，我好困惑。他就是折纸杀手吗？不要啦！他烧的这个东西是什么？他就是折纸杀手吗？不会吧？这是什么？他都把所有证据烧掉哎！干嘛？是他真的是坏蛋哦！所以我们的确也不知道是谁委托他，对不对？他都去每一个失魂落魄的人家里照顾他们欸，好可怕哦！他真的是凶手吗？哎，我也没有其他选择哎，我也不能左右转，我就只能一个个把东西烧掉。怎么会这样？ 他这样真的蛮变态的，他去所有伤心的人的家里。好想去上厕所。所以就他。哦，所以是他哎。那哦，对，他的确当过警探，因为那个谁谁谁就有说什么，就是我们还是记得你的什么那种话之类的。所以他才会那么惊讶，是不是？他也把他妈妈的回忆给烧掉。他是过世了吗？啊，他有来看哎，他来看了一下就走掉。这是什么？他做的那个记录簿，那个记账的记录簿，所以是真的是他杀的。你这个贝贝，又贝贝，把所有证据都烧掉，很猛哦！他在哭哎。哇，好，我先玩到这，我真的很想去上厕所。我觉得应该是快要结束了啦，已经在找小朋友了。先让这个女生的跑一跑出来。好啦，今天就天哪，凶手竟然是他，难怪他那么惊讶。可是我比较惊讶的是，为什么这个女生会惊讶？因为这个女生好像没有跟私家侦探接触过啊，所以我不知道她在惊讶什么。我觉得他们可能本来就认识嘛之类的，我不知道。好啦，那大家要睡觉去睡觉，要洗澡去洗澡，要地摊的去地摊，要吃饭去吃饭，要乖乖的哈。我调个关台图，拜拜拜拜。